What's up? Big bank take little bank.
Baby, give me 7 weeks, and I promise you that your boys will shop. The Boca Star Academy is special.
What's up? All right, I'm taking a break after today, y'all. So today's readings, you know, don't know how many I'll do today, but you know, you get a couple. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, let's get in it. Cancer, it is your turn. Okay, you ready? Good morning to you. Thanks for the jewels. All right, let's go. 3, 2, what's up, Elizabeth? 1. Hey. All right. Holy Spirit, have me in the Cancer, please. Got the Sun. Number 5. Aries, Sagittarius. All right, bonus dice. Whew. Pluto and Leo. So somebody is standing victoriously alone, okay? Or somebody has done something single-handedly. It's like somebody was pushed from the furthest to the furthest extent from the sun, right? Okay, like all the way out there, and somebody still thrived. Somebody did something deemed to be impossible. Okay. Somebody's trying to push back against some type of change that's happening. Okay, this could be an Aries, doesn't have to be, or it's definitely an Emperor in reverse. But what goes up must come down, and something is about to find this person. Okay, it's like a heat-seeking missile, right? Something's about to find this person. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they ain't gonna see it coming. You know, it's like a thief in the night. Stick my teeth in the bite. Rest in peace, DMX. Delighted. Feeling greatly pleased. Okay. Alright. What you pleased with? What you pleased with? Cheeky. Feeling impertinently bold, often in a way that is regarded as endearing or amusing. Somebody's confused. Empathy. Look. Better than a hobby. I want you off my mind. Every kind of way, her. I think I'm gonna keep that. I ain't gonna draw no more. Okay, so right off the bat, you may have felt an energy this morning. Okay, um, one that you have felt for a very long time. Uh, that you are not meant to feel anymore. Okay, something that you've made it past. So there's a familiar energy. Okay, and I don't mean person, I mean energy. Uh, that is trying to find its way in between the two of you. But I feel like you guys are connected. Like there's already been a connect there. So there's something deeply rooted that cannot be cut so easily, right? Or at all. You guys can be seeing into each other's mind. Okay. Yeah, it's giving locked in. Yeah, both people are delighted. Both people are feeling cheeky. Okay, it's giving mirroring. All right, the smiles on both faces. Okay, somebody. So you know how you laugh and you laugh so hard your eyes are closed, right? Sometimes people laugh their eyes are closed, right? Or it looks like it. That's how happy somebody is. Okay, somebody got some pretty teeth. Okay, somebody might have like big eyes. Okay, somebody's eyes could be blue, brown, hazel. You are worthy of love on the top of the deck. Neptune popped out. So you guys can be dreaming about each other, okay, or something about prophetic dreams can be significant, okay? Somebody could have had a dream, a warning dream of like some type of illusion, okay? The illusion that I was just talking about, the conflicting energy, okay? The energy that you're familiar with feeling, okay? Midnight Train to Georgia. So somebody did something. I said something in the reading yesterday, the last reading I did. I said something about midnight. Somebody did something at midnight last night. Cause you the goat. Cause you the goat. Oh, the devil made them do it. They say. The devil made them do it. Archangel Michael is taking some land, a home, or something like that, snatching it back. All right, somebody stole a home, somebody stole some land, something like that. Archangel Michael snatching it back. Okay, this is what you could have had a dream about for some of you. The name Patrice can be significant. Somebody could be making a goat or something like that. Just do it. Okay, Snow White. So the part where Snow White is kissed, right, and awakened from, her slumber, okay, it's giving that. Like somebody's been checking off. You check off all the boxes for someone, okay? And Spirit is telling somebody to just do it. Just do it. Come towards you. Whatever they're planning to do, just do it. You can be seeing 333. Peace, abundance, and maintain a positive outlook. Okay, so don't let no conflicting energy come in and change what it is that you know to be true. Okay? Put doubts in you, put fear in you. Don't let it happen. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Alright. Somebody could be dark skinned, significant, specifically. A Sagittarius can be significant. Saginaw, Michigan can be significant. You got a duck. Somebody could go duck hunting or something like that. Got rapid downloads. Okay, so Lazarus Come Forth is on the front, and then rapid downloads on the back. Okay, so we talked about this in the read the other day, right? Different parts of your brain waking up, right? Or being able to be accessed and used. that Capricorn. It's given Archangel Michael fighting the Prince of Persia. Y'all, if y'all remember that story. Okay, when Daniel prayed, right? When he fasted and prayed, and God sent the answer down, right? And but the Prince of Persia, the spirit of the Prince of Persia came up to battle. Okay, I think Archangel Michael had to come in and defeat him, so that the message can get to Daniel. Okay, the prayer can come back down. The answer for the prayer can come back down to Daniel. We got you're a baddie in reverse. Okay, so somebody is not being seen. Somebody's looks could be fading. Okay, from all the energy work they've been doing, playing in. Like it looks like if you took some water and threw it on a painting, right? And the colors would start sliding down the canvas, right? That's what somebody looks like right now. Okay, somebody could be a firefighter or an ex-firefighter. Okay, or a firefighter can be being fired. Okay, or a firefighter has something to do. Or this is one of the jobs of one of these people in this group. Okay, we got a Libra in the reverse. So some type of corrupt officials, okay, and all different types of positions. That was already there. Somebody could be a chef. Okay, once again, just do it. Just do it. Somebody can be going out to try to be or pursuing a career in firefighting. Okay, just do it. You may have some type of test coming up, some qualifying test coming up. Whoever this potential firefighter is, okay, pyrokinesis, fire again. Fervent prayer in the reverse. New businesses in the reverse. Snow White in the reverse. Get two more. See, in 1414, individuality, balance, and duality. So going from a single to from one to two, and then meshing back into one. Hades can be significant. Somebody can be Haitian. Sagittarius and a karma Sagittarius, and the name Khalil can be significant, or something that sounds like that. Okay, a Virgo can be significant. So military time can be significant. Somebody could be in the military. 1414. That's what, 2 something? 214? So 214 can be significant. PM or AM. PT can be significant. Somebody's in the military. So somebody's trying to pray now, okay? Somebody's not a prayer. They don't pray, or they don't pray to the Most High. But they are in a panic, like something, a fire can be significant, some type of house fire. Somebody has intentions towards you, and it looks like it's happened to them. So some could have caught on fire. Somebody's home. Yeah, because you're a prayer warrior. You don't, this is not a game for you. This ain't for play. It's not for play. Somebody could be passing away. This could happen at somebody's job. There could be a firefighter in court. Oh, not a firefighter that's a pyromaniac. A firefighter that starts fires? Oh my goodness. Yeah, there could be some home or some land that burned down. Judah. All right. Damn birds, boy. I'm supposed to be eating dog food. Just eat it up. All right. So don't be sad, okay? You know, don't be disappointed. There's nothing to be disappointed about for whoever I'm talking to. Everything's all right. Everything's still going as it should. All right. Clear your mind. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. Last quarter moon in Gemini. So many tears, Tupac. I'm find a place to rest until I got that good blood tatted on my chest. Beautiful. Yes, indicator. Well, damn. A hood mystic. I did a read on the karmic big mama. She kept trying to shut my live down yesterday. Yeah. Constantly, yeah. Okay, they be making false reports and all that shit too. It's funny at this point. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend and attune to the detail. Reveal what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Go deeper. New moon in Scorpio. Clear your mind again. Step up and lead and take a breather. Okay. So relax. Somebody needs to relax. All right. Leave the past behind. I don't know why I said it like that. Last quarter moon in Capricorn. Maybe it took, certain steps for somebody to be able to like really get themselves out of that or do that, walk away from the past. It's kind of windy outside today too. An east wind? I heard east wind. Okay, I can't remember specifically what that's attributed to in scripture, but I know that an east wind means something, okay? Something specific, but something's being blown out of the way. Or something's blowing in from the past. A blast from the past? Okay, the past can be 5 minutes ago, okay? Yeah, I'm not talking, when I say blast from the past, I'm not talking about somebody that hurt you or that tried to knock you off, so don't get in the comment section acting all, okay? Just go heal, a little bit more healing, all right? I will tell you if somebody's karmic. I absolutely will. So Virgo and Capricorn could be significant, okay? Or two people can be very stable on their own, okay? Which makes for even more stability together. Twin flame soulmate. Relationship. These twins keep popping up. Okay? Somebody go have twins, alright? Somebody could have twins that are Geminis. It's giving like a really, really gifted, like really, really gifted, okay? It's like a double good omen, right? Twins being born Geminis. Something like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be that exactly. I'm just, Hell yeah, the hustle's real. Hustle too real, boy. But that's all we know how to do, ain't it? Hustle. I don't know anything else. Had to hustle on the field, you know what I'm saying? Had to hustle in life, okay? Had to hustle to survive. Ooh. All right, let's see, Cancer. What's up? I see you, Venus. Okay, I'm not taking all of those. How about this? All right, 3 on each side. So we got self-love, entity attachment, Ice Queen, imprisonment, relationship, enamored, rest in peace. So somebody could be passing away in a relationship, in a karmic relationship, or somebody in a karmic relationship could be actually passing away, or they're just transitioning in. Okay, so they're transitioning into some type of imprisonment. They could be on their way to prison, whoever this is. Okay, they don't look like they're built for it either. Been kind of like little scrawny. Maybe somebody could be kind of slim. It's like real slim, Okay, somebody could have like some type of addiction. Number 41 could be significant. 14, 49, 94, 59, 95. Somebody could be getting arrested at their job. Did I say that? I said somebody could pass away at their job. So both things could be true. Okay, maybe somebody's a doctor or something, or they work in a hospital where people, often pass away. Okay. So what came out on the table really doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I think that's significant. Something that somebody's been saying doesn't make any sense because of what is being seen on the world stage. Okay, who's being seen on the world stage? So the person with the entity attachment, it's like the devil, Lucifer's pointing them out. So who was once for, or who once thought that Lucifer was for them, is now against them. I mean, he's always been against you. If it's anybody who hates you the most in this universe, it's him. It's him. Got pathway. We got, when I dropped it on the table, it spun in reverse. So block in reverse. Destruction. So something has been removed, or it is soon to be removed for some of you in the future, okay? For some of you, it's already removed. Something's already unblocked. A pathway, okay? Yeah, because this destruction has come out of nowhere, or it's coming out of nowhere, and it's going to take somebody. It's like, right? Like being caught up, raptured, if you will. Okay, by this tornado. Remember I said someone's going to sneak up behind somebody like a thief in the night? Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. And when we say rapture, okay, let me clear that up because some people think that it's a physical thing. The rapture is not a physical thing, okay? It's not, right? It's a spiritual thing, right? Okay, what we've been going through, the ascensions, right? All these ascensions, we've been being snatched up out of these situations. He's been catching us up, right? Okay? Spiritually, it's not a physical thing. We're not going to float off into the sky, it's spiritual. Okay? Just like the Antichrist, right? Now, the Antichrist spirit may operate through a person, you know what I'm saying? A world leader or whatever, but we're not really waiting for a person to be revealed, right? Moreover than the Antichrist spirit to be running rampant, more rampant, okay, than it already has, right? Has been. So some things you can take literal, and some things, are not literal, okay? All right. That's why discernment is key, right? It takes some time. It takes time. It's not an overnight thing. But as you were saying, you'll understand it. Things will just fall off, right? And they'll just start to make sense. Like, oh, okay, and then you'll be out of that, that cage. All praises to the Most High. That's right. Put the peace in the middle like moon. Beat the wood like a drum and shit. So if some of you attended, because I did for like 2 years, I believe it was, Job Corps, something about Job Corps is coming up, okay? Alumni or something like that. I don't know, this could be something coming up that people get invited to or something. Okay, if you spent any time at any Job Corps across, the U.S., it's very specific. Yeah. One more. After you back it up and stop. Like that. Judgment. Queen of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. So there's a Queen of Wands that wants to, apologize or something like that. They want to lay it on thick. Okay, beg, basically. Knight of Cups and the Moon. They want to beg, okay, but they don't want to speak about something that the reason that they want to beg. So this could be a practitioner or someone who paid a practitioner to do something to you. Somebody jealous in the background. Yeah, Scorpio. They're going through a tower now. This could be somebody that you don't even know. This could be the ex of somebody that you have feelings for. They've been trying to like steal your beauty, like literally steal your beauty. Okay, so what I said in the beginning is significant. Could be significant to this person. You know about the water, throwing the water on the painting, on the canvas, and the color sliding down. So somebody's changing. The Hangman. All right, recent past, Spirit. Six of Cups. Somebody stuck on something that someone said. An Ice Queen, Queen of Swords, said something and somebody stuck on it. It's like a broken record going over and over in their mind. The Ace of Cups. Somebody could have told somebody that they in love with somebody. Page of Cups. I can't talk to you no more. We can't do none of this no more. I'm in love with somebody. Like, they didn't have to say that, right? They could say I'm serious with someone, or I am planning on being serious with someone. Okay. Page of Cups, the Magician, the Three of Swords. Yeah, broke their little heart. Five of Cups. Seven of Wands. Okay, so then this person's next move is to try to block it, right? Two of Wands. Block your direction so you can't see, right? Make you feel not confident about what it is that you were doing or going to do. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, now this person's trying to block this Queen of Cups, so that's why they getting this tower back. Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands that they're trying to run from. Somebody's spot could be being blown up. Somebody could sell drugs. Or somebody's, door could be kicked in, or somebody could snitch on them, a neighbor or something like that. It's some type of backfire. The Queen of Wands, something about your kind nature and your beauty. Okay, that somebody just despises. Something about the way that somebody looks at you and the way that somebody feels for you. It boils somebody's blood. The Two of Wands, the Emperor. Yeah, this Emperor sees you. They don't see any other way but in your direction right now. This Emperor, they don't see any other direction but towards you or she. Leo, Sag, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Three of Swords. Somebody's beauty is heartbreaking. I ain't even being dramatic. The Lovers. Okay, the beauty between two people is heartbreaking for some people. It's like a brand new day that has never been seen before. High Priestess. Somebody's trying to get someone to reminisce about the past, about good times they had together. Well, they weren't such good times if they weren't real. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, you go back to memories that were deemed to be good times or fun times. But if the person was being fake with you the whole time, then what are those memories? What are those memories? What value do they have? They don't have any value because they were fake. They're fake memories, right? Of a fake time with a fake ass person with some fake ass intentions. I think that's a confirmation. Star in the reverse. Somebody's heartbroken. So this before this person messed with you, they should have fact checked or something like that. I don't know. Did a background search, something, okay? Because they wishing they would have thought, okay? Somebody allowed their emotions to lead them. Okay, they made an impulsive decision, and that's crazy because this morning, something tried to trigger me, right? And spirit right away was like, "You look, you know better. You know better. Don't make no impulsive movements, right? Be still." And I was like, "Yeah, I do know better, don't I?" Right? So, maybe spirit's reminding you of something, right? Or you just needed a reminder of something. Okay, sometimes we do. The Empress in the reverse. Somebody's mom could not like somebody. Somebody's grandma or a mother figure could be having a fall from grace. It's giving Humpty Dumpty. Page of Swords, and people are seeing this. Five of Cups, Temperance, something that has been a long time coming. It's a Temperance card. Okay, something that you've been patient for, waiting to happen. Justice. Okay, you seen the title? The scales of justice tipped. They tipped. Oh, is that right? Is that right? So some people think that I'm just a feel-good tarot reader. That I just, I just say the good things so that people feel good. No, what it is I don't like to allow negativity to be the thing that overshadows, the words that I'm speaking, right? Whether they're negative, well, especially if they're negative, right? I could tell you something, about you, collective, right, that needs to be worked on, or that may be a negative trait of yours, right? But I'm not going to say it in a way that is going to make you feel down. I'm going to say it in a way that makes you feel uplifted. Okay? That's why it feels like a party over here all the time, right? Okay? We can talk about the bad stuff, but we're not going to let the bad stuff, latch onto us. And I'm not going to, okay? Especially by my delivery, okay? So for whoever that is, not that I had to explain myself, but since you want to know. Okay? Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. It's the way that I choose to do what I do. Okay, I see other, and not to knock any other tarot readers, okay, it's not that type of thing, but I see certain things on other channels, right, because people do their readings the way that they're led to do them, right, but I see things that I would maybe not like, right, and I would change that to the way that I do things, right, okay, some of you could look at things like that too. There's certain things that you don't like when you watch certain tarot readings, maybe certain readers, or that you used to watch, right? You kind of tweak, you tweak it, right? And then you spit it out in a way that is straight up and healing at the same time, right? Without causing any harm or foul, right? Not that, because we're not here to make, you get what I'm saying, okay? So somebody could message another person about a plan or something like that, or in the past, two people could have met up together, okay? Met each other, okay, spent some time together, something like that. The Four of Wands, and this time spent together, there was some type of conclusion. The two of you or one of you came to a conclusion, either in the moment or somebody's real shaky. Somebody's scared. Somebody literally shaking in their boots. I feel like trembling. They interrupted what I was saying. Somebody could be hiding from a group of friends. Or somebody's got their boundaries up to a group of friends. Somebody hiding like off in the cut, waiting for some type of, they're watching to see if some type of reconciliation or coming back together happens. Queen of Pentacles, strength. Your money's getting stronger. Ten of Swords. What's that? Five of Cups. Somebody feels betrayed because they can't control what you built. They're not included in what you built. They're not included in your future. Get the fuck out of here. Better go get your knee pad. You better keep your knee pads out and keep doing what you've been doing, player. Okay? And don't come over here talking about I deserve this and I deserve. No, you deserve where you at. You deserve to go through what you've been going through. Okay, and what's to come. Alright, Two of Swords. I think you're confused. Yeah, I think you're confused. Seven of Swords. Yeah, justice. Remember, you stole. Remember you're a thief. Remember you're a liar, a cheat, a steal. You remember, right? Acting like you forgot. Okay, this could be a Pisces. There could be a Pisces out here. Grandmother, mother, Aquarius. They're having a horrible fall, man. Something with their mental faculties is just jacked up. Okay, it already was, but like even more now. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I can't. They could be struggling. Okay, the Five of Cups. Losing money fast. Like they got holes in their pockets. King of Wands. Ten of Wands, the Emperor, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so a emperor. Wait a minute. Okay. So there's a King of Wands out here that's been trying to keep an emperor back, right? Like push the door so that they can't open it. Okay? They're standing on the other side. They're standing on the other side like this, pushing against the door, so it can't be open. Okay? But this emperor's about to like kick the door down. Emperor, Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. This emperor's about to kick the door down. Okay? Because you're on the other side. Seven of Pentacles, waiting to hear from them. Seven of Pentacles, Hierophant. Ace of Pentacles, Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot. It's like the car is started, right? I'm seeing the muffler and the fumes come out the muffler, right? The car started, is sitting there, and the door's open, right? And the driver's side, and you're sitting in the passenger side, right? Because your person's about to come in and lead. They're about to come in and relieve you. Okay? They're going to be driving. So it's like you're waiting for them to hop in the car and speed off, right? This person's trying to hold the door. Keep them stuck, so they can't come out. King of Wands, Judgment. This is the one that Judgment comes up right behind. This King of Wands. They don't have to be Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, but they could be. Taurus, Scorpio. An address could be significant. 2022. That could be somebody's address. Knight of Wands, Emperor, Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands, Three of Cups. So this Emperor is moving quickly. They're taking some type of fast action. It's confirmation, double confirmation. It's like they're wrapping things up. Putting boundaries where boundaries need to be put. Okay, they're readying themselves to reunite with you, to see you again, to come to where you are. Okay, Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Three of Pentacles behind that. Knight of Wands, Emperor. Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands, Three of Cups. Yeah, so they're wrapping stuff up, okay? They're wrapping something up. So don't fret. And don't let no fret energy come into yours. Okay. that deck at? Where'd I put it? You know what? I don't know where I put it, but where the hell I put that deck in? Maybe. Oh, there it go. No, that's not it. That's it. Okay, we'll use that last. Matter of fact, no, we'll use that first. The Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. I grabbed the right one first. Okay, so confirming what I just said. Okay. Keep reiterating that they're coming, okay, because there's an energy trying to make you think that they're not. Or that you're not. I'm coming, Juju. Somebody feels lost without you. Somebody could be being persecuted and all they can think about is you. Because you were the one that, only one that ever protected them, okay, that ever actually cared about them, you know? Yeah. Something's hitting somebody hard. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. 303 on the time. That they friends ain't they friends. Look, look. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Swords, the Tower, the Nine of Wands. Somebody's afraid of what. It's like somebody watches you. They're afraid of what's coming out, what's going to come out of your mouth next. Pisces, okay. It could be that grandmother, that mother figure here. Okay, they're having delays. They're in a standstill, facing some type of resistance. Okay, they have a fear of sacrificing or fear of being sacrificed. Yeah, they have a lack of control. So this person tried to sacrifice you. Somebody's grandma, mom, something like that tried to sacrifice you, and their ass is being sacrificed in your place. This current energy, by the way. The Queen of Wands. The Star. You cannot talk to this family member anymore, okay? You don't plan on ever talking to this family member anymore, and they feel some type of way about that. Ten of Wands, which is crazy. The Six of Pentacles, they feel like you're obligated to give and to, you know, to give to, I was about to say and receive, but you're cutting me off. To give to them without receiving shit back, okay? The Eight of Cups, yeah, you left that. You left some type of weight, some type of burden, some type of, or you are, or someone is. Some type of feeling of obligation. Yeah, Seven of Wands, the Moon. Yeah, somebody's blocking out the lies now. Somebody's blocking out the bullshit. Okay. Somebody's intuition is awoken. Somebody's holding back from a group of people. Temperance. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, heavy fire, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Tower. Eight of Pentacles. Again, with the work. Somebody could like, something can happen at work. Like somebody either passes away or something. This could be a fire. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. It's like somebody is going back to the memories of you to find comfort, to try to find comfort, because what they're dealing with right now, there's no comfort in sight. Anything warm in sight. Yeah, somebody wishes that they would have just hopped on the ship, on the boat with you. Four of Swords. Yeah, this is an eye for eye. These people got a body on them, or a certain body on them. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles. There could be a Ten of Cups, a sister or a brother out here. that was a part of a death, and a death plot. Two of Swords, the Magician's strength. Ten of Cups, judgment. Your family's under judgment, like nobody's business. Your family's under judgment. Your relatives, okay, they scared of you. They scared of you. They always been scared of you. Why do you think they've been operating the way that they do? Because they're scared of you. Scared of God in you. Okay, somebody has to make some type of difficult decision, okay, about if they're going to be courageous or not. So somebody has a chance to get on the other side of something. It could be a Leo, Gemini. Has something to do with a death. Ten of Cups. Could be a death in your family. Page of Swords that they witnessed, okay, or that they were a part of. Ten of Cups. Hey, one of y'all deceased family members. I felt shit. One of y'all deceased family members is in the building. Okay. It could have been a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius when they were alive. Okay, Aquarius, heavy Aquarius. King of Swords, Nine of Swords, the World, death. They killed this person. They killed this person. Now they don't have to be an air sign. They don't have, they don't have to be an air sign. Okay, but you saw heavy Aquarius. There's a Cancer in court. Something's been exposed about this Cancer in a courtroom. A Cancer and a Scorpio and a Pisces. Yeah, something's no longer a maybe. It's clear. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. It's clear that somebody was attacking you. Somebody was sitting on your throne. This could be a sister, a brother, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A Scorpio and a Capricorn could be significant. A Scorpio and a Cancer could be significant. A Scorpio and a Pisces. All of them. King of Pentacles. Okay, there's a match out here. Ace of Cups. The Emperor. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Three of Wands. Okay. So this is you in your match. Like I said in the beginning right here. Either two earth signs or just two people who are both stable on their own. Okay, who would be more stable coming together. Here they go. King and Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. So somebody leaving something, people, places, or things behind causes some type of tower. Could be to their family. Okay, to both of your families. Okay, and I mean the corrupt ones in your family. Walking away put something to death. The straw that broke the camel's back. Or needle in a haystack can be significant. That saying. Wheel of Fortune. You see that popped out? Divine timing. Somebody's wondering when divine timing is going to hit. Yeah, obviously you're not going to know until it does. Okay. Ace of Cups. Something about the stars are aligned, or the planets, the universe is aligning for you. Okay, for this to happen. It's happening. It's going to happen. It has no choice. You must enter this cycle with this person, or whoever your person is. The Hierophant. God said so. God said so. The star. It's prophecy. You know the devil had a short time. we know the devil had a short time. He's sad now because his time's over. At least for this, season. You can feel more rejuvenated, okay? Your finances are healing. The both of you guys' finances are healing. Yet you being connected to each other. Didn't we have this came out the other day just like this, like it's laying on the table. I remember it because I showed y'all just like this, right? The two of you back and forth. Now it might not have been in this suit, okay? But I remember the strength was up here, and I was saying that you two being connected. This power is growing and growing, right? Between the two of you, it's going back and forth, right? Iron sharpens iron. Okay, it's going back and forth, and it's making the both of you stronger. Okay, you're gaining more enlightenment. Things are swelling up in the best way. Okay. Taurus. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Both of you guys are not. You're holding back your passions. You're tempering your passions. You're not sleeping with anybody. Like the both of you are mirroring. Like nobody's. I've never seen no mirroring like this before. Not like this. Like this is like perfect without a hair out of place. Ace of Swords. I would not lie to you. Three of Cups. It's about to be a celebration. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Six of Wands. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Celebration. Page of Cups. The Sun. Somebody's going to tell you how happy you make them. Okay. That they were dealing with some type of conflict in the back. That they had to handle. Two of Pentacles. Okay. That they had to boss up. Right. King of Swords. Seven of Cups. Yeah. It's shocking to someone how this person is. Because of the Empress. The Empress brings this out of the Emperor. All right. The Lovers. It don't stop. And it won't stop. Boom, boom, boom. Nine of Cups, and it won't stop. Temperance, King of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles. There's a Leo Sagittarius fighting about some type of somebody owes somebody some money. Somebody owes somebody some money, or somebody could have made false promises to a whole bunch of people. You know that it was never gonna come through. So people realizing they were used as pawns. You know, yeah, don't put too much blame on the person that manipulated you, because you know you believed it. Okay. Page of Cups, you know, they spoke sweet words to you, and it was up and stuck. You know, we've all been there. Yeah, we have. Page of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is emotionally immature, okay? A competitive, a Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. See, this card just came out and knocked the Hierophant, tried to knock the Hierophant out the way, so somebody tried to be the God of your life. Yeah, this person tried to be God in your life. Nine of Wands. Okay, but still, you persist. You're tired, okay, but you're resilient. You know, you're prepared for the worst, but, you know, you hope for the best. Somebody could be a little pessimistic right now, okay? Whoever this emotionally immature person is, Justice. Yeah, they're at. So they want to be a big boy, right? They wanted to roll with the big boys, you know, the big guns, right? Now when they're in court, they wanna. Oh, I'm so frail. I'm so innocent. I'm just so. I would never do anything like that. Evil motherfucker right here. Evil. Emperor, Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's that Emperor. Yeah, they scared. What is that? Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Skywalker, Miguel. Off the album War and Leisure. Yeah, so while they're going through this war now, or it's just beginning for them, you're about to experience some leisure time. Thank you, Miguel. Somebody's name could be Miguel. King of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Two of Pentacles. This King of Wands is so worried about you, so up your ass. And they should be worried about this justice behind them. This justice system behind them. This officer, this official. I'm telling you, something's about to snatch this person up. Like snatch him. Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Sun. They want to see if they can, if you'll change your mind about them, if you'll give them a shot, a chance. Five of Wands, because they don't want to deal with this conflict, and you don't want to deal with their ass. They're not your problem, okay? Five of Cups, yeah, and of course. So this person's praying to the Most High. The Most High is not answering this person. He's not answering this person. The Five of Wands. The Eight of Wands. Nothing but conflict coming in. Nothing but conflict, issues, torment, okay? Until these people get it together. All of this shit because these people don't want to heal. All of this because they don't want to look within. Ain't that crazy, bro? All of this because they don't want to look within. That's crazy. That's insane. That is insane to me. Judgment in the reverse. Self-doubt, inner criticism. So somebody's punishing themselves or they're condemning themselves. Page of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. They're playing victim. For some of you, somebody's playing victim. It could be doing that online or something, or trying to see if you're watching. So somebody's playing victim, trying to see if you're watching them, if you feel sorry for them, if you're emotional, if your heart space, feels for them, if it's inspired towards them, if you want to give to them. Get the fuck out of here. Get. Did those come out? Those flew out. Yeah, they did. This person's been being watched for a long time, okay, by the justice system. Yep, somebody thought someone was going to work out. They see they misjudged you. They criticized you. They didn't even know you. None of these people knew you. Not even your relatives. Yeah, none of them knew you. Okay? They try to judge you off of how they operate. They try to judge you by who they are. Because they think everybody's the same. But obviously everybody's not if they're attacking you, if they're trying to steal from you, if they're trying to take from you, your light, your star. Obviously they know. Page of Wands. Queen of Cups. Okay, you could be getting hit with a lot of inspiration right now. Okay, somebody could get some type of... Something's going to take you out of a situation. Ooh, bitch. There's some money coming. There's some money coming. It's going to take you out of a situation. Take you away from a place that you felt stuck in. It could be a neighborhood, a city, a state, hell, a town, a village. Okay. Yeah, you're about to be free. Like, in the physical sense. Okay, you're going to be able to literally uproot, pick up your shit, and go. Okay? Or you and someone. Somebody could want to move, okay? Somebody could want the both of you to move into a new place together, okay? Somewhere where, other people haven't lived, other people in your lives haven't lived, or, they have not tainted that space. You get what I'm saying? Somebody does not want to live with you in a home that they lived in with somebody else. And I respect that, yeah. Yeah. Confirmation, yes. Because don't nobody want to, New bed, new everything, okay? He ain't sleeping in the bed what they slept in with that. Nope. One night only, Sonder. Somebody's name could be Zed. Led Zeppelin. Somebody could like Led Zeppelin. Green Day. Now that's my era. Somebody could like rock and roll bands. Okay. Green Day. Limp Bizkit. Metallica. Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses. Ah, that's them the good ones. Them's the legends. All right. Queen of Pentacles. I'm hearing it again. Money make the go woo woo. The Eight of Wands. Somebody must say that a lot, or somebody watches that movie a lot. Okay. There's some type of somebody's Akashic records is being. There's another part of somebody's Akashic records that's being open to them. You're able to access the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, your Akashic records are within you. All right, King of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is actively depressed, still trying to block you. So this is who I would call a dummy. Okay, if I, stupid. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, who is continuously trying to block you, and it's making them more and more and more depressed. Confirmation. For somebody who talked all that shit, for somebody who said all manners of evil, wicked, nasty ass, vile things about a person that weren't true, you sure look like a crazy person trying to come back. I thought you said this. I thought you said that. I thought they were this and I thought they were that. But you want to come back? But you want to block so nobody else can get in? You're a weirdo. Yeah, you're a weirdo. Okay? Everybody else might put up with your shit. Okay? But you come up in here and I'm going to call you what you are. It's weird. It's dysfunctional. Something's wrong in the headspace. God about to show you who God is. Yeah, and they will know that I am God. There's a reason that he says that a lot in there. And they will know that I am the Lord. You're going to know. You're going to know. And knock that God complex right up out of you. The High Priestess, you are not the Most High. You're actually quite low. Libra, it'd be significant. King of Pentacles, the Unspoken, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Somebody is going to, somebody hasn't expressed themselves to you or their feelings to you, they're going to. That's what's in the energy right now. Ace of Swords, that is the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this is happening. Ten of Cups, this is happening. This is happening. So don't let no conflicting energy come in here and tell you otherwise, beloved. Okay, if this is this is the timeline you're on, this is your story. Okay, don't allow that. Don't allow that. You a king, a queen, a royal priesthood. You better buck up. Buck up. You ain't no Pop-Tart. Nah, despite what people think, you ain't no Pop-Tart. You might be a little sweet. Little. Have a little fruity taste to you here and there, right? Different size, yeah, but you also an apex predator. You also, you know what I'm saying? You'll tear some shit up. The Fool. The Ace of Cups. Oh, it's like something has been happening in the spiritual first, right? It's the mother realm, and it's about to be birthed. Okay, so something has been being solidified. Okay, it's like a marriage has taken place in the spirit, right? So now it's able to come to fruition and happen in the physical. Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and Temperance. Oh, this is gonna be so peaceful and serene. The Wheel of Fortune, and it's owed to you. It's owed to you. This is owed to you because this is how you operate. This is who you are. Treat others as you would want to be treated. Yes, yes. Knight of Swords. It's too many. Too many. Two of Cups though. Four of Swords. Somebody revisits a sexual encounter that you had, okay, together. The Star. Something that was very eye-opening and awakening, okay. The Star, the King of Cups, the Adversary. Yeah, you woke somebody's love up. Mm-hmm. You busted somebody's heart space wide open. The Moon. Somebody's never felt like this before. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. And they're willing to work for it, to do whatever they need to do, you know, to keep it. The Adversary. Okay. So that means putting work in against the adversary, right? Or really not so much as you know, offensive, it's more defensive, right? You know, it's like martial arts, right? Or depending on what, you know, kind, okay, it's more of a defense, right? To defend yourself, not to go and attack people, right? So a lot of offensive techniques are taught. Ace of Wands. True. So somebody. Excuse me. It's like fire and water. I'm seeing it like spin like this. Fire and water. Okay, so it's like somebody's passion and their emotions are, they're working together. Okay, it's like what is it? What's the word? Symbiotic? Symbiote? Is it symbiotic? Something like that. Six of Cups. The Ten of Wands. Something is being like fused. Do for love, Tupac. Are you still down? King of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's ready now. Yeah, it's like somebody's been charged up, right? Okay, while they're being charged up, some type of understanding that they've been gaining, okay, while they've been sitting still, gaining perspective, understanding about their feelings, what they're feeling, why they're feeling it, okay. The Three of Wands. Yeah, and they see that it's their destiny. They see that they have a destiny, okay. The Two of Pentacles, the Child of Wands, okay, something that they've forgotten about or that they were never aware of. Child of Cups and Temperance. The King of Cups, like somebody has always been like a sweet child, a sweet kid. Nine of Cups, okay, somebody's always been imaginative. Somebody's always been just full of like creativity, right? Okay, and then it's like something happened in their life to where that was kind of like stomped out, or it was stomped out of them a bit, or kind of like pushed back within them, you know, stay down, you know, don't come out type thing. But something's risen to the surface. It's time. You can't stop it from rising to the surface. The Six of Swords, the Hangman. Somebody's being like taken away, okay? I'm seeing like a paddy wagon, so I don't even know if they use those anymore, but I think they do. When they like make a bust, a big bust, when they arrest a lot of people at one time. Queen of Wands, the Two of Swords. So somebody, a Queen of Wands could have turned on someone. So somebody didn't get what they wanted, so they just started lashing out on any and everybody. Okay, somebody could have told them that if you do this, then this will work, and you'll get what you want, but it didn't work. The Magician, sideways, yeah, magic, it didn't work. So something they paid for. I remember one time I was in LA, and I was living, where was I living? West Hollywood, I think. And I was at the swap meet, right? And this lady, this is before I was, you know, awakened, right? Like really awakened. This lady, you know, who said she was a psychic or whatever, you know, she spotted me out of the, you know, all those people, right? stopped me, convinced me to let her read my palm or whatever, and I did. And she told me about it. The twins that I told y'all God always shows me, has been showing me since I was a kid, right? The twins I'm gonna have. So she mentions those twins, right? And the fact that I dream about them often, okay? And she mentioned some other things, right? Now, while she was correct, okay, she was a bruja. She was a bruja. Look, Ten of Swords, Two of Wands, who tried to send me in the wrong direction. Three of Swords. That time in my journey, right, when I was not aware of, okay, tried to send me in a certain direction that I was already going in, right? But what it did was had the opposite effect, right? She was like, she gave me this oil or whatever, and this something else she gave me, and she was like, okay, when you take a shower, put three dots in the corner or whatever, and do all this, and sleep with this under your pillow and all that. And I did that, and within the next few days, I got into it at that house I was staying at with the roommates. And by the end of, was it the day or the next 2 days, I didn't live there no more, right? Like shit had just blown up, okay? Now I was going, to be totally honest, I was going to LA to pursue, the porn industry. I was going. That was the plan, right, at the time. And it was like a last ditch effort, right? I was going through a lot of shit, okay, not knowing that in the background, relatives were spiritually doing shit to send me in a certain direction, right? And it's crazy the way that God interrupted it, right? He's like, no, 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 no. That's not where that's not where you're meant to go. You're not going there. And you're definitely not going there because you're desperate. And you know what I'm saying? Right? And beloved, when I tell you everything that I did after that, everything was blocked off, right? Like I tried to go this way, God blocked it off. I tried to go this way, blocked off, right? Until I was just pushed in this direction, right? And it went, and the direction took me back to where I had come from, right? Which was up here where I am now, right? Okay, I was always running away from this place. I hated just always running from here, right? But God kept bringing me back here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I feel like this person went through something similar, okay? That they are now having, just like I broke that down for you, now having the understanding for, okay? Like even when I was going, towards that, right? It was like it wasn't even my desire to do so. Like if I look back now and look at it, I don't even know why. You know what I'm saying? Why that was an option, right? Because I'm not even that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even that type of person. Not knocking anybody who is, do your thing, right? But it was just crazy, right? Looking back at it now, I can see that. Then, no, I'm thinking that this is my idea, right? I'm going to but everything about it was just like it made my stomach turn, right? It just made my stomach turn. Okay, so that could be significant for somebody. Okay, be significant for some of you. It don't have to be exactly that, but something like that. Okay, Ten of Swords, the Child of Wands. It's like you were, while people in the background were trying to guide you in the wrong direction. The Most High still had certain people at checkpoints, right? Angels unaware, whether they were in spiritual form or human form, that were there to guide you away from the direction that you were going in or being forced into. Queen of Swords. Yeah, somebody's truth is too powerful for this black magic to work. The Two of Swords. Like the black magic doesn't know what to do. The black magic comes over here and is confused by this Queen of Swords. That's how much power you carry. That's what you're walking in right now. Or this Queen of Swords is. The Eight of Wands. The Queen of Wands sideways. Now somebody will try to take what I just said and flip it and be like, see, I told you. Okay, yeah, no, you're still going to catch it, okay? I don't know what you think that you're trying to prove, okay? That you're never going to be able to prove because it isn't true. You think you know somebody's life so much, so well, and you have not a batshit clue about your own. How does that compute? How? Two of Pentacles. How does that compute? How you think you know somebody so much about another person, but you have no idea about yourself? None. None. None at all. My bad. I didn't mean to smack that on that. My bad, Judah. Sorry. My bad, y'all. The Hierophant, Taurus can be significant. The Four of Wands. Somebody loves the fact that you don't have something about you being natural. You don't have to, and no offense to nobody who does, wear a lot of makeup or anything like that, right? You don't have to try hard. I'm good with that Queen of Wands sideways. You don't have to try hard just to be who you are. Okay? It's like a natural beauty, just everything's natural about you, right? Everything that comes out of you is natural, right? And it's not to say like you're, better than anybody. No, you're just yourself. You're you. You're you. And that's everything, right? You're in a world full of carbon copies. What do they call them? What do they call them? NPCs? I think it's NPCs they call them. Okay? Robots, computer robots. Okay? Zombies. Okay? You don't follow the crowd. You lead it. Okay? The Page of Cups. And a little child will lead them. That's what I'm hearing. And a little child will lead them. You are that little child. Okay? You've been a leader since you were a child. Okay? I can't tell you how many times I done got embarrassed by family members. They embarrassed me in front of the family because I didn't let them disrespect me, even as a child. Like I couldn't, a lot of the adults around me used to hate me because I thought in texts and in ways that they never thought, right? That I think things, and I've always thought things. The way that I think now, I thought when I was a kid, right? Obviously, just more advancements, right? But I still had the same frame of mind when I was a page, and my family hated that shit. I saw what was not supposed to be seen. I spoke about what was not supposed to be spoken about. You know what I'm saying? And they tried to like bury me in a fucking hole. You know, don't invite me to no family functions. Don't it? It just first you were, you're only to be seen, not heard. Right now, we don't even want you to be seen. Okay, we don't want you to be seen because something's coming off of you, something's oozing out of you. Okay, that if you're seen, then we're gonna be seen. Nine of Swords. if people see you, then they gonna see us for who we really are, and we can't have that. So we got to keep you locked in the dungeon, chained up and barely fed and malnourished and barely hanging on. Okay, so that people know that you're still alive, right? But they never see your ass. That can be significant. Okay, somebody can never see a child, or a child is never seen. Okay, something can. This could be like a missing child, or somebody did something to a child. It could be their own child. Okay, the Lovers. Eight of Pentacles. The Hermit. Paid cover up. Four of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody allowed their boyfriend or something to do something to their kid. Somebody's kid could have blunt force trauma. Somebody allowed somebody around their children or their child. And I feel like it's a specific child. I feel like there's other children around, but I feel like somebody bullies and abuses a specific child out of these children. The baby's fathers could be significant. Like the babies could have different fathers. And whoever the baby's fathers is could be the reason why somebody doesn't touch these other kids or harm these other kids. Okay, but there's a kid out here that a black sheep, or they were. The Chariot. Yeah, there could have been like a funeral or something, like without a body. So there's a body that's about to be found. Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's wealth is exploding. Okay, if you're on a platform, if you speak, okay, something's about to grow exponentially. Like it's about to have a life of its own, whatever this is. Okay, it's about to function like like the pyramids do, right? They're there still, right? They still have the same function that they had back then. Maybe not as powerful, right? As It was then, but nonetheless, it still has the same function. Okay, the adversary. Yeah, the pyramids do a lot more than I guess what they're depicted to be there for. It's about energy sources. Okay, energy source, power. Draws in power and gives off power. Energy. Ten of Cups. You just said, pay me what you owe me. You about to get paid. You about to get paid. The Child of Swords. Yep, something that you should have received when you were younger. Something that's been yours since you were born. Okay, Nine of Wands. That was hidden from you. Temperance. Don't act like you forgot. I call it shot, shot, shot. Three of Pentacles. Somebody's looking at some type of paperwork. Three of Cups, Two of Cups. Something's being decided around a table or something like that, and somebody got an attitude. Somebody feels some type of way because they're left out of something, or they're removed from something that they were never supposed to be a part of in the first place. Okay. Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles. All right, let me get the last messages. We out of here. The King of Pentacles. Ten of Wands reverse. Five of Swords, Justice. The Eight of Swords, the Emperor. So there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Emperor energy that's going. It looks like they're going to prison. I feel like Most High put them in spiritual prison, and they still wouldn't stop. So it's a physical prison that somebody's about to go to. Okay. And they're a cupcake too. I just heard that, a cupcake. So yeah, somebody it's the dainty person. Yeah. It's that person. Y'all remember the other day? Yeah, it's that person. A Taurus. You know, they so big and bad, but they just really just, this person could be down low too. Justice. They got a slanted view of justice. Justice is whatever they feel like justice is. And this person stole from you. The Seven of Wands. Two of Swords. Yeah. Oh man. Belt to ass, boy. Belt to ass. Belt to ass. Like a child being spanked. Child of Wands. King of Cups. Judgment. Seven of Swords. You know how when you're young, right? When we're kids, and you know, our parents would be like, or whoever our guardians, my grandpa. They'd be like, I'm gonna whoop your ass when I get home. You wanna get, and the whole day, that whole day, your ass is terrified. You try to disappear in the neighborhood. You know, you hope that they forget. You know, you try to be in the bed. You know, before it's time for bed. You know what I'm saying? With the covers over you, acting like you sleep. You know, before they get home from work, like it's giving that feeling. This person's hoping that like their ass whooping is forgotten about. What they did is forgotten about. The Nine of Wands, they hope it's forgotten about. They wish that it would be forgotten about, you know. I don't want to whoop him when mom or dad or grandpa or grandma get home. You know what I'm saying? My grandma used to wake me up with that. Look, oh, you thought I forgot? You thought, wow, my ass. Ah! Trying to hide under the bed and shit. Drag your ass from up underneath. Look at me today, though. I needed those ass whoopings. I did. I was acting out, you know, the tower. Because of abuse. Alright? That nobody, you know, he didn't know what was going on. But the family did. The family did. Five of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Alright, these last ones go. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Oof. Ten of Swords. Oof. Tower. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Wands. The Emperor. King of Cups. King of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. The Hermit. So there's no, somebody is shocked. You know the verse that says your enemies will gather against you one way, but they'll scatter seven different ways. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are scattered seven different ways, and somebody's left by themselves. They're scared, they're confused. This air sign, this earth sign, this water sign, whatever sign they are. Yeah, they're experiencing nothing but bad karma. Nothing but bad karma. Like it's just swords dropping from the sky. Everywhere the person goes, swords dropping. Like they can't take a step without something falling from the sky hitting their ass. Okay, the tower. Ten of Swords, the tower. They're waiting for something to change. They're waiting for it to stop. It's not going to. Are you doing the work to change? No, you're not. So why do you think the thing that's been being piled into you, why do you think that's going to change all of a sudden? Because you can't, because you feel like you can't take something. You sure feel like you were able to, you know, you had the balls. I won't say balls because you did it behind the scenes, coward. You sure feel like you had the right to come over here and play God in somebody's life. What, because they rejected you? Or because they didn't want you? Or because they were supposed to just grovel at your feet? Or you know, they were supposed to come towards you like everybody else does and, pick me. Pick me. Okay? Obviously somebody saw the fuck shit. Obviously they saw the fuck shit and you got mad because they saw the fuck shit. You got mad. And you decided that you was gonna use your police tools, your government tools, whatever tools you had at your disposal to try to ruin this person's life. Cause you're a weirdo. Yeah, and you can actually be an actual weirdo too. It's something here with child abuse. Child abuse that you hope you don't feel. You feel like nobody protected you, so you turned into the abuser. So somebody could have been sexually assaulted when they were a kid, and now they are the abuser. They use bravado. They use somebody can lift weights a lot. They use the exterior to make it look like they're somebody else, but they're really a predator. That's who they are. They're a predator. Somebody got in a fight? There's a brawl out here, a big brawl between some masculines, men, or boys. See, this is shit I'm talking about. They fighting over here, okay, going like a fisticuffs, like they fighting, right? Over you. And they don't have a chance with you. So they could be fighting about, some of them can be fighting about what they're finding out, okay, something about them being lied to, about who you are. But I don't understand that because these people knew that they were relying on you. They knew that they were relying on you, so what? There's a King of Cups that's in Hermit mode that's realizing something. I don't know what it is they're realizing, but they're realizing something. Let's see if I can get it. Somebody feels like they abandoned their inner child or they abused their inner child. Somebody could abuse their own child or a child that they don't want, that they didn't want with somebody. So this could be an ex of yours for somebody, a King of Cups for somebody specifically. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but for somebody it is. A King of Cups that man or woman, that could have went and had a child with an old friend, or it's given relative, with an old friend or a relative of yours, that they only had to make you feel some type of way, and because you don't, well, it's not because you don't. This person didn't give a damn to begin with. Somebody doesn't care about the kid that they had with somebody, which is crazy. Somebody don't care about the kid they had with somebody. They don't even care about the person they had the kid with. They just cared about making you jealous, making you look bad, making you grovel at their feet, wanting you to come. That's why they stole whatever was yours so that you can come and beg them. Fuck this person. Fuck this person. Okay? Um, Let me see. Any advice, Spirit? I swear, some of the shit that comes out on this damn table, boy. Alright, what's the advice? Ace of Swords. Alright, what's the advice? Nine of Wands, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Okay, be careful of letting people touch you. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so for my black folks, okay, you know what I'm talking about when I say this, okay? You know how certain people like to just randomly touch us or touch our hair, you know, like you know what I'm talking about. Okay, they want to ask us to touch our hair or you know what I'm saying? Did you know they used to use furniture? They used to stuff our hair in furniture. Did you know that? They used to stuff our hair in furniture. Anyway, I don't know why I had to say that. I had to say that. I had to say it for somebody, I guess. Careful that no man steals your crown, okay? Do not let people just randomly touch you, not that you do, okay? But be even more serious about I know how we can be, you know, nice, right? Especially to ignorant people, okay? But do not let nobody touch you. Don't let nobody touch you, okay? Transference of energy is no joke. No joke. Especially through your hair, your crown. That is your crown. Okay? The Knight of Cups. Five of Cups sideways. And the Ten of Wands sideways. Yeah, somebody's loyal to you. Okay. But, okay, so allow whoever is coming towards you, allow them to assist you. Okay? We were talking about the car scenario, right? Where you're in the passenger seat, or the feminine passenger seat, the masculine driver's seat, right? How somebody's coming to, somebody's coming to lead for a while, to drive for a while, right? So you don't have to, you know? Okay? And y'all, you do it together. Okay? So allow yourself to be helped. And that don't matter. Just somebody coming out while I'm, wanting to be mentioned again. We're not going to mention them. But that's it, beloved. That's it. Cancer. That's your read. You want to donate to the channel, book personal info below the video. Alright. Click more and you'll see it down there. Make sure you keep in your space cleansed, your energy cleansed. Alright. And pay attention to the subtle, shifts in your energy. Okay. Some don't feel right, some feels off, you know what I'm saying? Look into it, all right? Please do not ignore. Do not ignore what you're feeling or what you think that you hear or pick up on. Don't ignore it, please. Okay? You can take for whoever I'm talking to, you can take am I tripping? Am I crazy? Take that out your mind, okay? Just remove it. No, you're not crazy. Okay? It's the point of you asking, am I crazy? That is going to keep that crazy seed planted in your mind. Okay? Let's get the crazy out the way. Okay? You ain't crazy. You are more than what you believe that you are, or have been made to believe that you are. Okay? And you are experiencing those things within you that are more, that are coming out. Okay? So you're not crazy. Okay? You're an empath. Alright? Alright. Love y'all. Holla at y'all later. Be safe. Be easy. Stay prayed up. Peace.